We're going to be jumping into how the process works when working with me. So with readings, you have a couple of different readings that you can book. One, you can get a meditation with your reading. It's included in the price. Another way is a reading with like a creative outlet. So you'll need some like coloring in textures, colored pens, highlighters, or paints, anything like that that you can get creative with. This is something where I'll custom make a creative outlet that will help unwind your mind and also help you brain dump what's going on within your mind, because a lot of the time your mind is in overdrive, and this is why you've booked a reading, to gain clarity, clear the fog, and also move forward. Another way is just a reading that is just a reading, and I will go through what's coming up for you, what your energy is feeling, where I'm feeling blocks, and also any visions, symbols, signs that I am seeing in your energy, and we'll go from there. So the discovery content, where you find me, this is how you discover Maracay Gypsy and me as the founder, Taylor. So there's the discovery, finding me, following me, whatever, and then we move to booking a reading and placing your payment, which is the energetic permission to be able to access your energy and read what's going on. So this is your confirmation to be like, yes, please, and I trust you to access my energy and understand what's going on within me. And if any spirits come through, I will also note that down and walk with you through that further. Then you'll get a confirmation email confirming that you have booked and that you understand up to a 7-day turnaround. You will also get an email to a Google questionnaire where you can go through Reading Gets This, where you will get your receipt, your confirmation, and then you will also get your Google questionnaire where you can go in, you can fill out any questions you have, but please be mindful that I do not do any pregnancy or fertility or any medical. So anything like that, that's a disclaimer that I do not do any of those within questions. And then the Google questionnaire is for your questions that you want to ask. Also, we'll say on there like disclaimer, no fertility, medical, or you can ask any kind of questions, but also be mindful that yes or no are preferred, but you can also ask like, are we going to be moving? A timeline of when we are moving, and then I can give you I can guide you through that. You can ask any kinds of questions that you're wanting clarity or a clear view or perspective on. In 24 hours, you're going to be sent a HQ portal. So this will get sent straight to your email within 24 hours. This is personalized to you, dated, and you have forever access to it. So this is where your reading will also be placed when your reading is ready. I will also comment within that space to let you know that your reading is ready. So it will be located in a toggle that will have the name and the date, and it will also get sent to your email. So you get it in the portal. It will also be sent in an email directly to your inbox. Then we get to the reading. This is where I do my thing, and I will always do a 45-minute walk. I like to walk you through the process because a lot of people ask like, how do you do it? How do you go through your process? This process is my own. I have created it. This is what works best for me, and literally I love it. It's the same every time. So I literally will do a 45-minute walk before I even start your reading, but I will also allow myself access to your energy. So whilst I'm doing my 45-minute walk, anything that wants to come through within that 45 minutes, then I will write it down in my notes. I will write it on a piece of paper. Allow myself to still channel whilst also doing my walk. This is like a clearing my mind kind of process where I start to channel what you're going through. It's like a beacon, really. It's like a beacon process where I'm sending my energy to you, and then there's like a cord between us, and then I start channeling what comes through. So my 45-minute walk is just to nurture and nourish my energy whilst also seeing what's coming through, and that's also where I send the cord to your energy and we communicate through that, really. Then 5 to 20 minute meditation. This is just my process, and then I will start to really center and focus into what's really coming through, any visions that come through, any signs, symbols, any spirits that want to come through as well, and see what's going on within your energy. I will also get shown colors, and also like where, and also like your chakras, where you're blocked, what's not flowing, and then I will channel the visions and the messages, and I literally handwrite everything. I have books full of readings and channelings, signs and symbols, everything. So I literally handwrite your reading because this is how I creatively flow, and it just channels through. This is how I've always done it, and this is just my process. Channel through any of the questions that you written, and I answer them. Then I will go through and custom record any of your meditations, your somatic practice, or your creative outlet session, which could be painting, it could be textures, it could be coloring in pencils and like creating a design, unwind, and also move through anything that you're needing to shift. And it's very personalized to you. This could be from the colors to the design to whatever comes through. The delivery is, everything is recorded, sent together in the portal, dated with the toggle, and also sent through email. Sometimes because the emails have links in them, like such as your recordings, the attachment, sometimes it goes to spam, and then people don't realize and don't get notified that it's being sent to spam because of the links. To avoid this is why I have created the portal that you'll have access to. Then I will do an energy closure. So this is just cutting the cord to your energy, and I will no longer read you unless you book another reading. Some people get a little bit nervous of that, like, do you continue to read my energy? Like, no, I will always do my own process and ritual of cutting the cord between me and you, because this is sacred between you and me, understanding that you're trusting me with your energy in this moment to do your reading. So I honor that, and I will also do my own ritual of cutting the cord between me and you, or unless you book a one-on-one or another reading. You'll get confirmation, you'll get clarity, you'll get steps to action, and I go into great detail anyway. And then you will also, within 7 days of your reading being sent out, I will also send you a review form. So if you would like to pop in a review, some feedback, and then I'll also ask some other questions like, what made you book a reading with me? How did you feel during your reading? Did you feel supported? Anything like that, because your feedback helps me better my process and better my support to everyone that books a reading with me. I want to give everyone the best experience possible, because I have had people come to me and they're like, I was really scared, but I was so drawn to your energy. I've had a bad experience prior, and I just felt really scared to put myself out there and for someone to read my energy again, and if you were actually like real. And that's why I also share my reviews, my clients who have worked with me and what they experienced. And that's why I also get people to fill out the forms, because you help me better my process, you help me better the experience for everyone else as well, and for the next time you book in, or if you work one-on-one with me. I will also take you through a screenshot of reviews and what people have said about what I do. Here are some of my reviews that I've gotten. This is only a handful of them, but you can see from what people have written, it felt very safe and honoured and trusted within the process. I feel so honoured being able to hold space for you. So I will give you a moment to look over these. Yeah, there's some really, really cool moments. They are some of my reviews and what people have said after having a reading with me. That is my process and how we go about with a reading. Taylor Star.